We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stuttering Craig.
I did. Oh, whoa! Right on the tip. Just on the tip.
And Blabs. Co-hosted by our friends from around the internet.
There is a portion of Norway where it is legally required to carry a firearm at all times.
If you're just a normal man looking for common sense in this crazy-ass world, you've come to the right place. And now, broadcasting from our homes from around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, you ready? Open wide!
Oh, welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, the millions upon millions who have joined us over at SidescrollersPlus.com. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Happy Monday to you. Did you have a good weekend? Oh, sorry to hear that. Glad you're with us today. Hi, Blabs. How are you?
Hi, I actually had a very good, productive weekend, so I'm happy. I did good
productive
stuff.
And
yes, yes, I did a lot of stuff, and I made food.
Oh, good. That's excellent. Well, yeah, I saw you made some pizza.
Yeah, and yesterday I also did like some chicken and stuff like that too. It was pretty good.
I am the master pizza maker.
Listen, I actually do have a story about why my pizza looks so bad. It was my first time really prepping it and everything, and I had to rush because the sauce was already starting to stick to the other pizza that was already about to get into the oven. So I was rushed, and I was like, oh, and I just threw everything on it. So yes, I do agree, my pizza was not beautiful. However, the taste was... I ate the entire thing by myself. That's a lot.
Do you know what this is?
I'm not. Wait. I'm literally agreeing with you that my pizza wasn't pretty. What are you on about?
The excuses. Listen, there's no
it's
excuses
not an excuse. It's
no
legit
excuses.
A reason. I'm
no
working on it.
excuses
One
for good
of
Italian
these
blood.
days, my pizza's gonna be fucking fantastic. Look, I can say the bad words right at the very beginning. We're already 7 seconds anyway, so haha.
Yes, haha. Well, bada bing, bada boom. Make yourself some pizza on the weekend, which is great. Look, someone who I know enjoys pizza, but only in small amounts because he's buff. He's the stuff. It's Yellow Flash. Let's go. What's up, Flash? How are you, buddy?
Yo!
Hi.
You know, Flash and I hung out last week.
We did.
I'm not
Really
here,
romantic.
not here to brag or anything, but we met eyes over barbecue as he had his brisket and I had my
I had
chicken.
sirloin.
Oh, sorry. That's right.
And
You did.
brisket.
Yeah. I've
It
never
wasn't
seen...
very memorable. Apparently, Craig forgot what you ate. I'd be insulted if I were you, Flash.
I am.
With all due respect, I don't really pay attention to men's meat very much.
It's true.
Clipped.
That's right. Go ahead, clip that, take that. By all means, I do not. So, with that said, it was great, and I'll tell you what, hanging out with Flash does have its benefits. Not in that way, you sick freaks. As check out this. Look at this. Look what I have. The Golden Patriot, friends, signed by Yellow Flash himself. There you go, right there. Look at that. Isn't that
Right.
Pretty
wonderful?
sweet. Nice colors.
It's good. Beautiful. It's colorful.
Poppin'.
Limited edition in the sleeves. It's so lovely. And it's mine. Get out of here. It's great. Speaking of, congratulations. Over $120,000 in sales, my dude.
Oh, very happy.
Yeah, that's congratulations.
Thumbs up.
I can't wait to get it out to people. We're just waiting on the CGCs, and then we're going to start shipping. So not too much longer, probably about 3 or 4 weeks. Towards the end of August, it should start going out, I think.
That's awesome, man.
We're just waiting for the CGCs to come back.
Is there any way to
And
get
the posters. The posters, we're waiting on those too.
Like, now that the campaign's over, are you people still going to be able to buy it?
Yeah, you could still go over to Ripasend and get it.
Okay, cool.
We have a little left for A and B covers, and then cover D, if that runs out, we're going to reprint it. So
There we
the
go.
storefront will always be there.
Let's go.
But cover C is gone, and it's never coming back.
Fucked. That's right, idiots. You don't buy it when you get it. You don't get it. It's ridiculous. Well, good for you, Flash. It was fun. It was fun hanging out last week. It was good. Also joining us here on a wonderful Monday, twisting and tweaking on the back end. It's your boy Phoenix. Oh,
What up, mommy muffins?
just popped out of nowhere. There he is.
How you doing?
Look
Hi.
at you. You had me worried there for a second, buddy.
Yeah, he was like, oh.
Scared you. Sorry.
Yeah, terrified of what would happen if you're not at the helm.
Nothing can be shared. We just sit here staring at each other forever.
That's right. So, everyone have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Good, good. How about normal men chat? You guys have a good weekend? I hope you did. We have a big show lined up for you guys as I take a glance at the run sheet. Look, we're going to get into the Sydney Sweeney stuff, an American Eagle not backing down, which was very refreshing to see. A lot of times we talk about things on Monday that happen on Friday because they happen after our show. That's cool because we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to be getting into that. We got a YouTuber who is abandoning YouTube to go to OF. Which, yeah, that's right. To be a WHORE. We have a mom that finally discovered how bad Roblox is for her toddler.
I saw that. I was thinking, where have you been?
Crazy. Mr. Beast did something that I found really, not going to say reprehensible, but a real jerk move the other day. And that had to do with Asmongold. We're going to get into that a little bit later on. PBS is shut down, and Mastercard is straight up gaslighting everybody about their stance on censorship and blah, 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 blah. And if we have time, which we always will, I have a special video of Darkside Phil for Yellow Flash because, hey, Flash loves himself some Phil. So there we go.
I do like the Darkside Phil content, not the stuff he puts out.
Right.
The Clippers.
Yes. Well, lucky for us, we are all fair use all the time. So you can't sue us. At least you don't want.
How is that lawsuit he's claiming is going on?
I don't really follow Phil, if I'm being totally honest with you.
He probably got duped, and it's like a detractor pretending to be a lawyer.
Right. Man, what 4D chess that would be, man. That would be spectacular.
I'll sue them all for you, Phil.
That's right. I'll get them all, buddy. Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, look, we always like to start the show with Today in Video Game History. But before we do, I have failed to let you know that, look, we had a big announcement on Friday. We announced our second big event coming August 30th. King of the Cart is happening. Look at all the stuff happening on your screen, letting you know that our second big event, King of the Cart, is happening August 30th, 7 p.m., exclusive to SidescrollersPlus.com. And our Side Scrollers Plus members, nearly 1,000 strong. And I say like nearly, I mean like we're like one short. So let's hit 1,000 today.
Let's change that, yes.
Let's change that. And you can use promo code CART to get $30 off your annual membership. $30 off your annual membership over there, which is the same cost as a YouTube annual membership. It's the exact same cost, except you get all of our content, all of our partners, all of our special events, everything over there. Use promo code CART for an annual membership. It's $60 for the entire year, $5 a month. So we'd really appreciate that. Speaking of partners, Lady Desiree, one of our newest partners, is going to be doing a live Q&A on Wednesday. Very excited for this. You can tell that Blabs made that thumbnail. Very nice, Blabs. Good stuff.
Listen. It's pretty.
What?
It's colorful. I thought it would be nice for Daz, nice and colorful.
Yeah. Can we go back to that really quick, just so I can over-critique it for a second?
Listen, you liked my thumbnail that I made of Eric the other day.
Yeah. There's just a lot of space in between Lady Desiree and Q&A. Like
yeah.
you can fit a foot-long sub in between.
I probably
those
could have
words.
made that Q&A better, but you know what? I'm working on it.
Okay,
I can only go up from here, you know?
You are getting better, yes, for sure. So, yes, we have that coming up. And on Thursday, we are premiering the first episode of the Video Game Vault podcast, where me and Eric from You, Me, and the Movies will be getting together to talk Mega Man. We'll be doing that live. That'll be Thursday at 3 o'clock and every Thursday at 3 o'clock all throughout the month of August. And hopefully moving on from there, we have all sorts of exclusive videos and live streams for you guys over at Side Scrollers Plus. Thursday at 3. Mark it in your head. There you go. Thursdays at 3. Thursdays at 3. Thursdays at 3. Over on Plus for you guys.
What time is it, Craig?
3 on Thursdays for
Okay.
Side Scrollers Plus stuff. So there we go. All right, so use that promo code CART and join us for a steep discount, only $60 for the entire year. And you get access to all of our fun stuff, including King of the Cart, August 30th. Speaking of King of the Cart, on Friday when we announced it, we announced one of our competitors, which was someone on this stream. Hi, Blabs.
Oh, hi. It was actually not me. It was Phoenix.
No. We announced you as a competitor.
Oh
on
no, it
Friday.
was totally not me. It was Phoenix, obviously, right?
No, it was definitely you because Phoenix isn't going to be competing at all.
I know. Can you imagine him
But-
competing and doing the whole show at the same time? Just one hand on the control, the other hand like doing everything else.
Let's try it.
More chaotic than ever. But today we are announcing our second competitor, and we're going to be announcing new competitors all throughout the month of August on Mondays and Thursdays. Today we are proud to announce the champ is here. Quarter Black Garrett is returning to defend his crown from King of the Couch. He's making his way to the cart. So Blabs and Garrett, you can see the next competitor will be announced this Thursday, August 7th. So looking forward to welcoming Garrett back to King of the Cart. So a little bit just a drip out that information. It's going to be great. We have a really good lineup this year, this event. So
This is a really strong lineup. I'm very excited to meet a lot of these people.
I can't
Yes,
wait
yes,
to compete
yes.
with last place again. It's gonna be really fun.
you will suck. Yeah, absolutely.
Can't wait. Let's go.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to today in gaming history. What do we have today, Labs?
Okay, listen. So Craig was all like, "Oh, good games today," and I was like, "Why, thank you." But he wasn't referring to the three that I picked. But I don't give a shit. So August 4th,
I love
everybody.
Bobble.
Bubble
Yeah,
Bobble is
Bobble
legit.
was released in 1986. You have Fishing Resort released on the Wii in 2011 in Japan. And then Fall Guys, which Fall Guys is pretty freaking fun. That was released 5 years ago today.
Okay, let's talk about the games you missed today.
Oh,
All right?
whatever.
Listen, Bubble Bobble, quality game, right?
Great
All-time classic,
Yeah.
great. Fun music, it's exciting. Rampage, released 39 years ago in 1986.
classic.
That is
That's a
absolutely
biggie.
a classic. Yes, that's a biggie that you missed, Blaz, for sure.
I got the fishing one. That's all. that counts.
Armored Core.
Yep, there you go. I knew he was going to be going crazy on that.
Come
Armored Core for the PlayStation 2 right there. There's more here, which you'll be shocked here. Pikmin 3 for
I
the
got
Wii
the
U.
fishing resort.
Yes, but you got
Blabs,
Fishing
You're
Resort.
fired.
I can't play the audio. I don't have it.
You pick Fishing Resort over Pikmin?
Every day. It's crazy.
Pikmin is so good.
Rare Replay for the Xbox One, which was one of the best compilations of games ever. The Rare Replay compilation disc
That
is
is a good one.
spectacular. Yes. Has all the stuff. Fall Guys.
Dragon
which
Ball
was-
is on there.
You mentioned that?
Fuck.
There's a lot.
I never
lot
played
on
that
there.
one though. To be fair, play that one.
So yes,
Yeah, but I
Blabs,
got Fall Guys also. So
you did.
Fall
Blabs.
Guys. You could have put
Fall Guys is so
Castlevania on there.
funny. I
Fall
love
Guys.
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys is fun. Yeah, Fall Guys is a fun game. Fun game. Yeah, for sure. G.I. Joe.
Oh,
Oh,
Ryan
they
Being
made
on there.
aliens in the attic. Oh, now I'm just mad at myself. Oh, why did
Oh.
they put that one? That's a funny ass movie. Yeah, I know.
Wait, are you firing yourself?
Yeah, I should have
Oh,
put
no.
aliens in the attic. I should have done that.
We have ourselves the first time.
Get the
Blabs
bubble
is-
bop out of here. Put the aliens back in.
What? You're gonna boot Bubble Bobble for the Aliens game?
Hell yeah.
Bubble Bobble, Rampage, Dragon Ball, Armored Core, even Grandia's on there, Pikmin, and you picked Fishing.
Fishing
Resort.
resort.
That's like a $5 game at the gas station. You know, they have bins and
Yeah, but it
games in
sounds
there.
like a lot of fun. Like, come on, you got the
Like, I
Wii
feel like
control
I'd
and
pull
everything.
Fishing Resort out of that bin.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, it
let's-
sounds like
let's-
fun.
Let's play the game. Here we go.
Price charting.
Yeah, let's go to price charting. All right, here we go.
Fired.
Listen, let's play the game. Yellow Flash. Welcome to the pricing game. We are here over at pricecharting.com, the greatest website used by side scrollers. Yellow Flash, the approximate value for the loose price, just the game of Fishing Resort for the Nintendo Wii.
$5.
$5. Blabs, the price
$20.
$20 for Blabs. Chat, what about you? Please fire it out there. And Phoenix, you as well. How much is Fishing Resort for the Wii?
And this is, I'm sorry, loose or boxed?
This is the loose copy of the game.
$9.
$9. Ladies and gentlemen, this time and this time only, the closest without going over is indeed from Guam. Blabs wins the loose price, $64.11.
Hell yeah!
Who's
go
buying
fishing
this shit?
resort! Yeah!
Fuck that. No.
A new price, $142? Wow!
Who are the retards buying this?
Not even me. I've never even played the game. I didn't own it. I wish
Hold on,
I did.
you know what this
now.
is? This is the reason it's so high is there's probably not that many of them, and it's all the people that want. I gotta have the entire library,
Yep.
and that's what's jacking it up.
Wait,
I'll
so
say
the
this.
Shout out.
complete price is only $3 more?
Yeah, I don't know how that works
Wow.
out.
That's
The new
odd.
price though, yeah, I mean $150, $142 for fishing resort on the Wii. I mean that's Blabs over here smiling like she did something, like she
I
accomplished
got the
something.
salmon.
Yeah, congratulations, Blabs, you won. Way to go. Well, there you go. What a great start to the show today. Hey, Cthulhu Waifu came in. So let's go, Blabs. You're the greatest gamer alive. Let's go, Blabs. You're the greatest gamer alive. Let's go, Blabs. You're the greatest gamer alive. Hey, she's the greatest gamer alive, guys. You know it because Cthulhu Waifu said it 3 times in a row.
Maybe it's like Beetlejuice.
Kaijuologist for 10 says, "Hey, beppity boppity gabagool." Is that how you say good morning in Italian?
No, Vaffanculo.
Oh, Bangankula. Dave says,
He's a mozzarella. Good morning, fettuccine.
All right. Dave wants to know if there was any cucumbers on your pizza, Blabs.
No, it was not.
No. Okay. Cthulhu Waifu says, "Hey, what'd you guys think of SummerSlam? Blabs must be happy about her husbando Cody Rhodes winning."
Yeah, I didn't know he was my husbando. I've never said he was even a good-looking guy in my entire existence. And in fact, Craig can even vouch on this. I have just discovered this year that Cody Rhodes is related to the other Rhodes, and they all part of the group. It's like a mafia.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you don't find him intensely
I've never
attractive.
really paid attention to him. Let me look him up. Let's see.
See, here's the thing. I actually have footage of Blabs when we were recording that episode. She goes, "Oh, Cody Rhodes is one attractive
Yeah,
guy."
bullshit.
And she started biting her lip really awkwardly. I was like, "Blabs, chill out.
Ew.
He's just a wrestler." I
Ew.
know. You're right. I was like, I did the exact
so
same thing. It was
He's
really-
not ugly, but he's not really my type either. Does he have normal hair color? Like, I don't really like that fake blonde that they all do.
No, he does the super blonde.
Yeah, it just doesn't look good for him.
What do you think about the giant neck tattoo? What's that do
Not
for you?
my thing, you know?
No?
Like,
You
I'm
a big
not
fan?
really a tat type of person in the first place, so the neck one is just a big fat no-no, in my opinion.
I feel like,
Can we unnormalize like neck and face tattoos?
Yes, of course. You know what I would like to normalize though? This as an emote on the channel. I just feel like
It's
this
a great
face.
face. Like, huh? The fuck you saying?
Yeah, right. I feel like it's great. Anyways, to answer your question, my thoughts on SummerSlam. I didn't watch it, but I saw the results of it, and I saw all the clips on X. I thought that they told some great stories this weekend. It was very, very fun to see. And the internet wrestling community is freaking out. As pointed out by Mr. Big, says Brock Lesnar came back at SummerSlam and attacked John Cena. So now the internet wrestling community has something new to cry about. At least they're leaving Hulk Hogan alone. Montez. So I don't know if you guys know the whole story about Brock Lesnar. Do you guys know the
What a name.
Yeah, he's
Brock.
That's exactly how it's pronounced. They go Brock Lesnar.
Just reminds me of Reba. You know, the ex-husband's name's Brock. Brock.
I never seen Reba. Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Brad.
actually a really funny sitcom.
No one knows
Early
what she's
2000s.
talking about. Everything's fine.
It's just talking girl stuff. I don't know, cucumbers. I don't know. But yeah, so Brock Lesnar comes back, and the internet wrestling community is freaking out because he was supposedly canceled because the last time he wrestled was 2 years ago at the same event. And since then, he's been in multiple lawsuits and been accused of multiple things related to what Vince McMahon has been in trouble with. So he came back last night, and people are freaking out because Brock Lesnar was supposed to never come back to WWE because he's a bad person, blah, 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 blah. And what do they say about WWE? You never know. Never say never in WWE.
What was Brock Lesnar canceled for?
Apparently, he was canceled. If memory serves me correct, he was listed as his name wasn't actually in the lawsuit, but if you connect the dots, it all lines up to Brock Lesnar. Apparently,
with Vince McMahon, he was.
Yes, there was a
he was
thing
partaking.
where yes, he was partaking in ladies, courtesy of Vince McMahon, and Vince McMahon was kind of like whoring them out, that type of thing. It was whatever, it's all alleged at this point, so I don't even know. But they came back. The internet wrestling community's freaking out. So Tamamo says, "Hey guys, not so happy Monday. Had to cut off a rather long-time group of friends because they became nasty over the years. Kind of sad and empty. A nice video of Blabs at Olive Garden on Plus might help."
Listen, just because you're unhappy doesn't mean I have to be unhappy with you.
Hey, Tamamo, I'll tell you this about Olive Garden.
Misery loves company.
When you're
I feel
there,
like she's
your family.
exaggerating her hate for Olive Garden because it's the national restaurant of her people.
Listen,
Excuse me?
I'm with you on this, Flash. When you walk in, they immediately just go bada boom and mozzarella. It's crazy. Yeah, it's
Mozzarella,
Phoenix?
pepperoni, pizza, papaya,
you don't know until you
mamma
experience it.
mia.
As a matter of fact, Blabs, this weekend I went over to my in-laws' house, and they actually, it was my sister-in-law's house, and she actually went out of her way to get Olive Garden breadsticks because they are so good.
She just
saying.
knows Italian culture. That's why.
That's right. She is a true woman of culture. My sister.
Australians have Outback Steakhouse. Italians have Olive Garden. It's just a natural order of things.
Hey, Inu came and says WWF needs to bring back the writers they had during the Attitude Era. Well,
I mean, even Mexico has Taco Bell.
it's a good point. These are all very fine cultural cuisines.
That's right.
Hey, Danny.
Guys
Danny
need to get out there and experience some culture.
Danny says, happy 10th anniversary to Rare Replay, one of the best values in gaming history. Here's $5 to get a used copy. Hey, Danny, thanks. Appreciate that greatly. And Dreg says, you guys should look up Italian Husky really quick. I don't know if we want to do that.
No, you should. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious.
Go ahead, Blabs, look it up.
Oh, okay. I'll do
And
it
while you
for
do that, Wes says, Flash, you made a dozen or more videos about Fantastic Four crashing out. This hard about the film discredits you. What? I don't even know. Flash, you made dozen or more videos about Fantastic Four crashing out this hard.
And it is crashing.
Yeah, didn't it?
It's
didn't
burning,
Yeah, it
baby.
lost like 80%, something like that. It dropped huge, right, this week?
Fuck that movie.
There you go.
Fuck
Wes
Pedro
says-
Pascal, too.
No thank you.
Hail Superman, king of the comic book market. Even though it's not doing very well either.
That and Golden Patriot, the new king, baby, right?
Right.
That's right. All right.
I
Wes
do
says,
have Italian Husky ready to go.
oh, please, by all means, what do we have here?
Did
Bob?
you know that Pedro Pascal has 3, like Marvel, 3 flops this year? That Majestic movie, Eddington, and now the Fantastic Four, which will be a disaster because it's tracking the same as Captain African America.
Well, they should definitely keep putting him in movies then, with all of his wonderful failures.
Yeah.
They should absolutely. Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen the Italian Husky. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see it.
Dici, ma che boh? Bravo, dillo bene, ma che boh? Io muoio per te, come devo fare? Digli di nuovo, ma che boh?
I can't understand him. He's not speaking with his hands.
Rispondi a questi cattivi. Bravo, ma che vuoi? Diglielo. Ah, che sono cattivi. Dici, tu sei troppo educato. Siediti, fai vedere quanto sei educato.
All right, thank you, Blabs.
Siediti.
All right, thank you. Is that how you speak to your dogs or your animals on the farm or whatever it is? I don't
I
even know.
mean, I can, although
Yeah.
she's got a different sort of accent, so.
I couldn't really hear him though. Like I said, his paws weren't up doing this the entire time. He wasn't speaking clear enough. So yeah. Joey says Brock Lesnar was never directly named in the Vince McMahon lawsuit. They referred to him as a former UFC champion. Well, there's only one on the roster, so there's that. Young Stuff says real Italians don't eat Olive Garden. Is Garbagol? That's right. Thank you. Tamamo says, don't get me wrong, Blabs. I don't want you to be miserable. I want to be entertained. See, that's the thing. Who knows? You might take a bite of a breadstick and be like, oh, jokes aside, you guys entertain anyways. Well, thank you, Tamamo. All right. And Joey says, even though Superman is beating Fantastic Four in the box office, but Batman hasn't had a bad movie in many years. Even in Batman vs Superman, he was great. Thank you, Joey.
Ben Affleck was. I like this casting for the Snyder movies, but not a big Snyder fan. Not his DC movies. I think they suck.
Okay. Right.
He does have a bad movie coming. That Aztec Batman looks like it's going to crash and burn too.
Aztec
Mexican Batman. I'm sure everyone was clamoring for that.
Yeah, I actually, I don't even know what you're talking about, but it sounds like something I'd really like to see.
It's an animated movie where Batman is going to avenge the Aztecs. He was a member of the royal family, and the European conquerors must be taken down.
Oh,
Warner Brothers
natural.
wonders why it's losing money, and then they put out shit like this.
Now
Why are we losing money? Also, Warner Brothers. Aztec Batman.
That sounds awesome. Aztec Batman. Dude,
I hate this celebrating the Aztecs. They were shitty people. They fucking sacrificed humans all the time, ripping their hearts out and shit, kicking them down the steps. You know what they did with them? They'd roll them down the steps like a piece of shit.
I got the trailer pulled up. We can just look at it. Real
They'll copyright strike you.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's true. Warner Brothers.
All right, well, let's get to some serious video game entertainment and pop culture news here on the show. It is time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for hard news. We got a birthday today, ladies and gentlemen. We have a birthday, and it is quite possibly one of the most iconic video game developers of all time, and that I'm speaking of Rare. Rare turns 40 years old today. This is, well, I would say one of the most iconic of the 90s and possibly early 2000s. Rare came out, and they announced that it was their 40th anniversary.
How do you think all the people they laid off at Rare feel about this tribute?
Yeah, it's a tough one. Tough one. You can see the various logos right there. They did have to let a bunch of people go recently, which was very sad. But they are doing their best to celebrate being around for 40 years, which isn't quite an accomplishment. And you can see a number of their...
Look at all those characters they don't do shit with.
You know, that does... You bring up a really good point. There are a lot of characters here.
Can we get a Conker's Bad Fur Day too? What the fuck is going on with that?
Of course you can't. No. Absolutely.
Let's give these guys
cannot.
back to Nintendo.
Let's be real. Most people only... Okay, let's play the game. Let's play the game here. Blabs, how many of these characters do you know? Do you have any idea who this is in the middle?
He kind of reminds me of Smokey Bear, but it's not.
It's not. Do you know who this is right here?
A chipmunk.
Okay. Do you know who this is or what this is?
I'm assuming that has something to do with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it's a frog.
Technically, she's not that off because they totally did that to rip off TMNT.
Blabs, you
okay.
played this.
Because they're great games.
Is it that freaking frog game that I played?
No, it's
That's
a
what I
toad game.
Battletoads.
Yeah, Battletoads. Okay, so that was my second guess after the discount Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if that counts to anything.
Fucking
Okay.
Battletoads 1, and then the arcade one, and the Super Nintendo. Fucking great games.
Okay,
What's
so
the skull guy on the floor doing?
this guy down here, I think
who is
I don't
he?
even I don't know. That's the thing.
He's new here.
Flash, how many of these do you know? Let's just
Banjo,
move.
Kazooie,
Okay.
Conker, and Rash.
I don't know who the duck. I don't know who the duck is.
Oh, Perfect Dark.
Yeah, there's Joanna Dark back here, right? Riptor from KI back here. Oh, this is the snake from Snake Rattle and Roll. No, not that's from what's that boat game on the Nintendo? I know the game it's talking about right here. There's the queen or the witch from, I think her name's Grunty from Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo.
I don't really know who many of these other characters are. I'm guessing this guy's from Sea of Thieves over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they would have put a dump truck or something in there for, was it Blast Core?
Oh yeah. Blast
That's a
Score was
great game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they look, as you can tell over here by the Wikipedia, they worked on the original Donkey Kong Country games, which Blabs, you like those? You know?
I did.
Battletoads, Banjo-Kazooie, Golden. They did GoldenEye 007. Viva Pinata is here as a footnote, but that's like where things kind of started going weird. You know, notice the big 12-year dip in between Viva Pinata and Sea of Thieves. So, yikes. Anyways, chat, what is your favorite Rare game? Oh my God, I forgot. Yeah, they worked on Wizards and Warriors and RC Pro-Am.
RC
RC Pro-Am's great.
You know what I hate about RC
I have the
Pro-Am?
second and the first one. Second one's a rare game.
Yes, it is. The second one is it is indeed actually a rare game and a rare game.
They just re-released it, I guess.
But
they did that, the reproduction, and they did the box and the instruction manual.
Did they do it? They did a repro of RC Pro-Am 2? Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I already have it, so I was like, I don't need it again.
Oh, of course, they did Killer Instinct as well. Oh my gosh. Like, they were busting out bangers. And then Microsoft bought Rare.
And they went right downhill.
Yes, and then it pretty much immediately went down the pooper.
Grab by the Ghoulies, I think, was their first one with them.
I really liked that multiplayer Conquer they put out, though. Remember that for the OG Xbox?
Oh, yeah.
They re-released and remastered Conker's Bad Fur Day, which is how I played that game in the first place. I played it on Xbox. And then they had that little online battle royale type of game. That was a fun game, and they never brought it back.
They did re-release. They made a new Battletoads in 2020, which was actually very good. It was
that was
very,
like the
very
cell-shaded one, right? They looked like a cartoon. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was very, and that was the last game, 2020. Holy moly. So they've been around for a long time. Obviously, their best years were their early years, as most people would say. And after it always goes back to they got a big bag of cash, and then their company went down the drain when Microsoft picked them up, and they said, let's make Viva Pinata and
People like that game, though.
I know. It got like three different games.
Yeah, I never played Viva Pinata, so I don't
know. It was a game. So, there's that. It was a franchise at the time. It was a thing. So, anyways, happy birthday to Rare. You got the new logo. It is fun to see the logos kind of change over the years. You notice how they always went back. This was the awkward time right here. This one right here, this version of Rare sucked.
It looks like some antivirus logo.
You're right. I would say most people would say this is the best version of Rare, right here. And now they've kind of gone back and they tried this version, which sucked. And now they got the I don't know, whatever, sapphire, whatever color that is back there. So,
and I think a lot of the OG Rare people, they formed Playtonic, and they made the ukulele series. I think that was some old former Rare employees, right?
Yeah, and ukulele was very big when it was released. That was meant to be a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah. So.
Oh, I remember that when it came out. I never played it. Was it any good, ukulele?
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you'd expect it to be from a Banjo-Kazooie game that doesn't have Banjo-Kazooie in it. And then they remade, after the game was released in 720p, they upscaled it and did a remaster of it in 1080p. They're like, oh, she's gone. Okay, see you, Blabs. Get her out of here. They remade that, and I don't know. It was the most unnecessary video game remake of all time. Was an HD upscale of ukulele. So, but it is what it is. All right, let's go and move on. This actually does tie into me very, very loosely, and that is that there is a noticeable arrest in the world of entertainment. A former rival of mine has been arrested and may be put in jail, and that is Soulja Boy was arrested on suspicion of weapon charges. Flash, do you know Soulja Boy?
Yeah, was he hiding a gun in one of his shitty consoles?
Yes, he's really gone out of his way to try to, I would say,
remember he released those things and they had pirated Mario games on it.
Yes,
shit.
Yeah.
I won't get in trouble for this.
Yes. Well, the LAPD confirmed that to CBS News that the star, and we use that term loosely, who's whatever, was arrested around 2:35 a.m. local time in the Melrose neighborhood of the city. Officers contacted a traffic stop and discovered that Soulja Boy, a passenger of the vehicle, was allegedly in possession of a firearm. He had his 2007 hit Cranked At, and he was arrested on suspicion of possession of a firearm while being a felon. So there's that. The 35-year-old built a following off the back of that track, which was attached to a popular dance trend at the time. And he previously had to pay $4.25 million to a woman who accused him of sexual battery and abuse. The unnamed woman sued the star, saying he regularly raped her and beat her, and sometimes kept her as a prisoner after she was hired as his assistant.
Why did she keep going back?
Oh, these are great questions, Flash, that I don't have the answer to. But she's now rich. Phoenix, you were going to say something?
He beats me and rapes me regularly, so you keep going back. Like, why do you keep going back to him?
Must have paid well.
No, I'm just in shock at looking at all this. Has he like done a lot of this in the past? Is this like nothing new?
Well, I mean, when you look at this guy, he does look like the beacon of mental health, doesn't he? You know, like just neck tattoos, face tattoos, always high as a kite. You know, I'm just saying, this is classic Soulja Boy. You know, and classic Hollywood, where dude sees tremendous success when they're a kid with Soulja Boy. Put that in perspective. That was if he's 35 now. 2007 was 18 years ago. So he saw success in his late teens, I guess, early 20s, 22. He was 20, whenever it was when he saw it. Let's see, no, he was like 17 when he saw tremendous success, if my math is correctly, which probably not. So show me somebody.
I wonder if when he got pulled over, he said, "Dude, don't you know who I am?"
Yeah, he goes, "Yo, officer, crank that." But show me somebody who's seen tremendous success in their teens, childhood, young adulthood. Oh, hello, Blabs, welcome back. That has any sort of that is a well-adjusted person. I don't think you can find one. And I think Soulja Boy is another dude who just kind of fell into I saw a lot of success early on. I saw a lot of money early on. And I became a nutball a little bit later on. So, Blabs, you know who Soulja Boy is?
Soulja Boy! I know the one song, and that's it.
Can you sing it, please?
No, I actually don't even know the lyrics unless I heard it. Yeah.
I can think of the tune. I can't remember the lyrics either.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Something about hose. I think there's hose in there.
Standard rap song.
Like a hoe. Yeah. I know that because I did a parody rap with it a long time ago.
Yeah, that's why I put it in the document this morning, because I knew you did some parody thing. And I was like, Craig's gonna like this.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, that's all we got. Good job, Flash.
Somebody in the chat said it.
Yep, nailed it. Nailed it, Flash. Way to go. All right, let's go and move on. But first, Eric Hayes came in, says, Flash, don't slander Mexico. There are no Taco Bells in Mexico.
That's not what I heard.
Eric Hayes, it's not about Taco Bells being there. It's about Taco Bells being here, see, friend. And the idea that you are culturally appropriating American culture with your Taco Bells.
Like in Australia, they got Outback Steakhouses coast to coast.
It's everywhere, every corner, every street
like in
corner,
Italy,
right?
Olive Garden, fucking from one side of the border to the other. Even in the Vatican, you can get an Olive Garden.
There's a direct one actually for the Pope. Just has to stroll right in.
He eats there regularly. He's from America now, so.
I love the idea of the Pope waking up and being like, I'm really up for some soup, salad, and breadsticks this morning.
Right. That's where he communes with the Lord.
Hey, I'm going to tell you this right now,
actually in Olive Garden, Vatican. There's like a room for
Blabs, I am not kidding when I say I had the best bowl of soup I've ever had at the Olive Garden last year.
I've had many soups, can you?
No, I've had a lot of soup in my day, Blabs. And
I too have had a lot of soup in my day.
sometimes the soup just hits different. And I like my soup scalding hot, right? Scalding hot.
So you burnt all your taste buds, and therefore you couldn't actually taste the flavor of it? I
No.
understand now.
It hit perfect, though. It was hot.
Sure.
It was tasty. It was like their potato and sausage one. Oh, it's so freaking good. It's ridiculous. Has a little bit of kale in it.
You all right? You have a moment with your soup?
Man, I would love to have that soup right now.
My favorite Italian soup is lobster bisque.
Wait, hold on. What?
Lobster bisque. That's the best Italian soup.
Okay. That's an Italian soup?
Sure.
Lobster biscuits? Blabs, are you claiming that?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Blabs, real quick.
Well, you know she likes lasagna soup. That's Blabs' favorite soup.
Peppercino.
Blabs, don't you have any comfort foods like a barbecue?
Okay, let's talk actually about that.
No, hold up
let's,
one second.
Okay.
Uno momento, por favor, which is
That's
1 second.
Spanish.
Thank you. Look, I like
Kind of
hamburgers
Italian to me.
on the grill, right? But sometimes McDonald's tastes good. So can you not understand that Olive Garden might have something in there that you might like, and you'll never know if you don't try it.
I'm not interested, to be honest. But I will tell you a great little snack that I was doing yesterday. I was making food, right? So you take a little bit of tomato sauce and
Shut her off.
Why? Don't you want to know? You only asking me about my snacks.
Thank you.
You should
Elite Neo came in with the 10, says the Italians got Olive Garden, the Mexicans got Taco Bell, and the Chinese got Panda Express. Montez!
That's right. Panda Express, coast to coast, in China, too.
Elite Neo is truly a man of culture. And Elite Neo, I appreciate you being a man of culture and recognizing that. Joey says, I wouldn't want Rare to be with Nintendo's today. Thank you, Joey. Henry, great to see you, my dude. How are you? Says, you have to imagine that Brock was allowed to return after some serious prodding into whether that legally WWE would have an issue on it. Yeah, for sure. I guarantee they did some serious prodding. Probably more prodding than Brock Lesnar did on that woman. Mercenary says, I still have the first AC Pro-Am game. You mean the RC Pro-Am game? Yes, thank you, Mercenary. Joey says, favorite Rare games are Donkey Kong Country 2, Killer Instinct, and Golden Eye. Great.
I love Donkey Kong Country 2 is my favorite of the three. I think that one's the best one, personally, but it's fine if you don't agree.
Yeah. Three's okay. One is
good too, but
yeah.
One is the best.
I agree. One is the best.
One is the best.
I like the second one the most. It's
Most people
preference.
do. Most people prefer 2, but I love the first one.
I do think it's funny though that there's 3 games and Donkey Kong himself is only in one of them.
It's actually a wonderful point, and that's been brought up many times. That was a big hole in what they were doing. C. Thomas says, I still have my N64 copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day, classic game, very funny. If you have it in box, it's worth money. Joey says, getting ranked by Soulja Boy and coming back is either Stockholm Syndrome or money. Yeah. Reese says, Castlevania Harmony of Despair was also among today's gaming history. The fact the game can't be played anymore just shows how important the Stop Killing Games movement is. Mercenary says, no Pokemon Gale of Darkness, Blabs? Really? Rod says, hey, homies. Oh, he must be talking to you, Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's good.
What up,
he says, hey, homies. Fun fact, Taco Bell did try to establish itself here in Mexico 2 times, and it failed because in here a gringo cannot come and make Tex-Mex tacos saying they're Mexican, and failed. Thank you, Rod. Appreciate that. Tamamo says, uploaded to pick a Blab's honest reaction to the Olive Garden breadstick on Plus. You're welcome. Love you guys. Thank you, Tamamo. We'll see if we can pull that up. And Maria says, I've heard that the Vatican use Olive Garden breadsticks for communion.
That's true. Yeah.
Thanks, Marius.
Take this. It's the body of the Lord.
Dan says, my favorite Rare games are Banjo and Kazooie and Donkey Kong Country, GoldenEye, and Perfect Dark. Those are all great. And Henry says, one of the best Brock stories is where Mark Miro found out about how his wife Sable was cheating with someone, and he was furious, and he heard it was Brock and said, well, just happens. Thank you, Henry, for that. All right. Yeah, I think I would too if I was Mark Miro in that situation. Be like, well, it happens. All right. Speaking of the body, Quick update on the Sydney Sweeney stuff, and this was pretty amazing. A lot of people were talking about whether or not Sydney Sweeney and American Eagle would bow to the pressure. And wouldn't you know it, right after we left on Friday, American Eagle came out on Instagram with a wonderful post saying, hey,
yes,
Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is and always was about jeans. Her jeans, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their American Eagle jeans with confidence, their way. Great jeans look good on everyone.
Yes.
Blabs, you were happy
Woke is
about
dead.
this.
I was. Well, first of all, I was kind of wondering that if they would make a statement at all in the first place, and I'm glad they actually sided with her instead of bending the knee, because how many organizations and companies have been bending the knee lately, right? So I'm glad that they did this, but it's just really funny to see some of the comments reading. They're like, how could you do this? It's like, just go outside and touch some grass. You'll be okay. Don't worry, sunshine. Like, it's wild that they're still, like, pissed off about this.
You sexualized her for the male audience. Do you see that one?
Yeah, of course. These are so upset. Everyone is so mad on Instagram.
So mad.
So upset.
Most women like to be sexy. So sorry, trolls, fat ass feminists who don't even shave their armpits. You're gross. You're gross.
I agree. So naturally, after this happens, word comes out for whatever reason, which is so silly, that she was trending after BuzzFeed reported she's been a registered Republican in Florida since last year. Because that's
somehow
important.
It's our business. Yeah, somehow it's our business to know what someone identifies with politically. It's wild. We're in a wild timeline. I don't like it. It's stupid.
That's where we're at right now. Yeah, and
you know how you can
as
identify
you pointed out, Blabs,
a celebrity that is probably Republican? They don't talk about politics.
Yep. And they're good looking.
Yes, they're attractive. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Yes. That they lack a bull ring in their nose, perhaps. They lack any sort of crazy hair.
Crazy eyes.
Yeah, I mean, there we go. And as you pointed out, Blabs, like, who the hell cares?
No,
like,
nobody should care about this. And I understand that certain states have, their politics public, you can see who is a Republican and whatnot. I personally don't like that, because that's just in the world that we are in today, where you can just be canceled for absolutely nothing and people can just go and attack you. I just feel like it's another way of attacking someone. I hate that.
You don't have to register with a party, I don't.
No, you don't. But I'm saying just because it's public, I don't agree with that. I think that stuff should be private. It used to be once upon a time you couldn't ask people what their salary was. You couldn't ask people what their political ideas were and stuff like that. But now it's like, how much do you make? What's your politics? What's this? What's that? It's like, we just met. Why are you asking me these questions? Like, insane. And now,
Why is it?
I just don't like it.
I don't even understand the logic. Why is that public? I understand if you donate it, but I don't understand if you're registered. What is their logic?
This seems pretty like a way to be violent towards people.
Well, the answer is very simple there, Phoenix. Wrong think. That's why.
Makes sense.
Because you think wrong.
Did you see Sydney Sweeney's garage? That TikTok, or I think it's an old YouTube channel people have found, when she's like working on her classic Mustang.
Yeah, her Ford, yeah. I don't think we can play because of the audio, but I did see you shared it this morning.
Did you see her with the gun doing the splits things? That was incredible. Did you see that with the firearm?
Phoenix, did you see her doing the splits?
Have you?
I saw the picture of her doing splits on the side of that horse. She looked good.
Oh no, you guys got to see that
picture.
She's a good shot.
I saw that video. I still think the horse picture is better.
Somehow. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Here, I'll pull it up for you so you can see.
Sure.
People need to know.
Well, somehow this has become a political thing
to
because. Yeah, please put it in there. Now, this has become a political thing, obviously, and now politicians have to chime in, including our president, who was asked about this, reacting to that she's a registered Republican because, we need to know these things.
After Sydney Sweeney came out this weekend that she was a registered Republican, any thoughts on that?
That who was?
Sydney Sweeney, she's like a very hot actress right now.
She's a registered Republican? Yes. Oh, now I love her ass. Is that right?
Love her.
You'd be surprised at how many people are Republicans. That's what I wouldn't have known, but I'm glad you told me that. If Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic. Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't say I didn't think her ass was fantastic. You gotta
Right,
make
it's
Let's take a look at that ass. Pull up that picture.
Yeah, I have the ass pulled up, Phoenix.
Oh, great, excellent. Let's go to that. Here, see what's going on here.
Ah, yes.
Oh wow, that is very, very impressive. Wow, that's a
Craig's like,
look at that.
look at that ass. Do you need a moment?
It's
Hang on, let me full screen this one for you guys.
Even that Vosh guy would praise this picture, but mostly because of the horse.
wow. I mean, look at that brown horse right there. Man, how do those jeans fit? That's a good.
Obviously, they don't. Look where they are.
So those are American Eagle. You're doing good, guys. Let's go.
Is that even Sydney? Because I gotta be honest, it kind of doesn't
People
really
are saying
look
it
like
now.
her.
He says it's not. I've seen this going around. Everyone was saying it was her.
I don't think it actually looks like her. That's what I first noticed. Besides, obviously, the booty. That doesn't really look like her. It's another hot chick. Let's put it that way.
Either way,
No one's time was
congratulations to her.
wasted by pulling this up, though. So.
You are correct.
Not
No one-
Sydney's ass, but Flash still would.
Everybody in the chat appreciates you pulling this up, Blabs. Thank you for sharing that with
I
everybody.
help.
That's good. Wonderful. Now, he continued, our president continued over on, looks like Truth Social here. I don't even know, did he spell her name right? I don't even know if
He spelled it wrong.
yeah, it's with a Y.
He did.
He like put like Sid, like from Ice Age.
Well, I don't think that he types this out, to be fair. So there's always that. But still, you should probably get it right.
I feel like it's actually him.
Okay, yeah, is it him over there typing this out as he
Yeah,
goes?
well, look the way he typed it and everything's just like the way he speaks. So I kind of think this is really him.
But I think what happens is he says things out loud and somebody tweets it for him.
Maybe.
Right? That's kind of the idea. So, Blabs, why don't you read this in your best Trump voice?
I can't do a Trump voice. All right, Sydney Sweeney.
No,
a
Phoenix,
registered-
go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Phoenix. Go ahead, Phoenix.
Sydney Sweeney, registered Republican, has the hottest ad out there. It's beautiful. It's for American Eagle.
Amazing.
And the jeans are flying off the shelves. Go get them, Sydney. On the other side of the ledger, Jaguar did a stupid and seriously woke advertisement that is a disaster. The CEO just resigned. The company's in turmoil. Shouldn't they have learned a lesson from Bud Light, which went woke and essentially destroyed in a short but very woke campaign the company? The market cap destruction has been unprecedented. Billions with a B of dollars lost. Or just look at woke singer Taylor Swift. Everyone hates her, the horrible human being. Ever since I alerted the world as to what she was saying by saying on Truth that I can't stand her, stand her at all. Hate her, absolutely.
Wow, thanks.
That was really good.
Great to see you, Donald.
go.
All right, nice. Well, since this has happened, what has happened to their stock? What do you guys think? What do you think has happened over let's just say over the last month? 30 days from 1 month ago from today. Here's a spoiler, it's gone up. But how much do you think that their stock has gone up in the last
200% minimum.
That's a little bit ridiculous, but
Well, I
all right.
tried.
Okay.
5%.
5% for Flash, Phoenix.
15.
45%.
Phoenix is the closest.
Damn.
28.9%. It's gone up almost 30%. It is skyrocketed after our president did say this and put this out there, which is amazing.
Wait, this went up after he said that?
Yes. This is when the ad happened, and then it kind of dipped, and then President Trump spoke about it, and then it skyrocketed up. It's gone up 30%. Had you only known that they were going to release this ad campaign, you could add returns like Nancy Pelosi.
Didn't they have? Didn't American Eagle jump into the woke positivity shit? Put a big fat black woman in jeans.
Listen,
I
think
remember
they
that one.
did.
well,
I remember
I'll
Calvin
say this.
Klein doing that one. Their
They were
stock
all
went-
doing it though. To be fair,
They were.
Yes, and that's why you don't take any of this stuff seriously, is because it doesn't matter what they think as a company. It matters the way culture is going, which I think that's the way they're going to follow. And that's why you take this with a grain of salt. They don't care. Like they just want their stock to do exactly what it's doing, going up. Because Had they bent the knee, the stock would have cratered incredibly fast. So it's all about money. It's 100% about money, and it will always be about money. They don't care about you. They've never cared about you. Is it nice to see these little wins? 100%. You know, this is a win for culture as a whole, because this speaks to a larger movement of culture that they're not afraid to say, no. How about you guys just sit down? We got this. Thank you. Because ultimately they know that one half of the aisle is going to spend money on this, and the other half of the aisle is going to complain on Reddit, or maybe show up at a Sydney Sweeney American Eagle thing over here, as this was captured by TMZ, as Sydney Sweeney was making her way into some sort of premiere. And let's see what happened.
Stop the ad! That is being racist! Stop the ad!
It's one person, though.
Yes, it's a singular person.
Loner.
I wish we could see that person too. They're probably fat.
Well, maybe they look like this person, Flash.
I saw this.
Yeah.
Average Sydney Sweeney hater right here.
Yes, who couldn't fit in the jeans if they wanted to.
Look at the size of those arms. Holy shit.
They're like the same size as her boobs.
Impressive. Let's see how this went here. This was at the Rage Against the Regime protest in St. Paul, Minnesota. By the way, has Minnesota just been totally damaged from its reputation? Like, I have no desire to go to Minnesota anymore. Specifically, like St. Paul, the Twin Cities.
I saw some of these protesters on Friday. I gave them the finger as I drove by.
Oh yeah, nice little finger in the air, right? Let's see how they reacted to this.
The Sydney Sweeney ad, have you seen it?
Oh, yes, I have.
What are your thoughts?
Trying to calm myself, but that was...
I'm sorry. She got asked a question 10 seconds ago, and she went so upset that she had to calm herself from that. Sorry, it's so silly.
Calm myself, but that was... Sydney Sweeney has good genes. Really?
Surprised she shaves her arm.
The eugenics...
I
was seriously kind of shocked that there wasn't just a buttload of hair.
Ew.
in that. It's dripping with it, and I'm like, no.
When you saw it, what did you think of?
I mean, I thought, it was disgusting. I think it's just showing what kind of country we're turning into. It's white.
I'm sorry, real quick. Can we take a step back? I know
and
that
look
we
at
should.
the Smash Room.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about this. Okay, just for a second. The Smash Room back here, and I saw videos of this happening over the weekend as well, where these people would go to this Smash Room and they'd smash watermelons and various things to protest against the regime or rage against the machine, right? And it was meant to make them feel better. Can we just focus in on this guy back here?
It's
right?
not a sex room.
I'm gonna yes, that's right. It's not. You are correct, Flash. It is not.
Nobody's having sex there. Don't worry.
I just want you to disregard this person here. I want you to focus only on this guy right here. I'm removing the audio. This is the type of guy that's swinging in the Smash Room here. Okay, he has set this up right here. Watch the swing and the miss right here that happens. He just totally. It's the worst swing I've ever seen in my life.
Can we also just acknowledge that if they're like breaking food and stuff, what an absolute waste of resources, right? How many homeless people there are, even in America, all around the world, right? How many homeless? And they're like, let's fight the regime, and you're breaking watermelons?
This is Democrat City, too, so that probably people living in tents across the road.
Exactly. It's like, you guys are so illogical with... This makes no sense. No sense whatsoever.
Well, I appreciate that he had this giant... What a melon, whatever this is. Like, look at how big that melon is. Right over her shoulder here. It's a big old melon. And he has this little stick here. And he still somehow he hits the freaking table.
He's probably talking naughty to it. Like, oh, you've been a very bad boy. Whack!
All right, sorry. Let's continue about the patriarchy and stuff.
Because it's white supremacy at the end of the day. That's what this ad is representing.
I didn't...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like these people are all memes. They're all memes. Every single one of them. Let's continue.
I didn't see it, but
I have heard quite a bit about it, and a lot saying that it's slighted towards like eugenics and comparing the blue genes to blue jeans, blue blood, white hair, or not white hair, but like blonde hair, blue eyes, and
she's a brunette.
There's been a lot of
fat
comparison
ass.
to that. I think it's absolutely
just like you're not a
unacceptable.
natural pink-haired person.
She looks like she's an actual blonde, ironically.
I would much rather have a lot of Sydney Sweeney's running around than a lot of this running around. Let's just be real frank about that.
Lose weight.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
Hands off my body, honey. No one's
Nobody
touching
wants
your
to
body.
touch your body. Look at that. She's got those like 40-year-old woman arms too, and she's like 20. See how that fat droop?
40. I
on
wouldn't
her
insult
bicep?
the 40-year-old woman with that one.
But look at that. Like, look at that droop in her fat
Look
arm.
at that
That
drip.
is nasty. Nobody wants to touch your body.
She's got that thing that when God hates you when you're fat but your tits are small. Like that's.
Instead of the fat going into her boobs, it went into her bicep.
Oh no!
God hates you. Here's small tits but fat ass.
Like you just knew in advance. Like she's gonna be a bad apple. Let's just give her.
I mean, she's blonde hair, blue-eyed, white woman, very cute. And a lot of the things she's been doing online have been a little bit questionable. It seems that she's definitely been, pandering to a certain group of men.
Fixing
online.
cars is pandering to some political idea. Car maintenance?
Being attractive is pandering, Blabs.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is that this lady ultimately has an intense amount of jealousy when it comes to someone like Sydney Sweeney. She can't stand that her arm is as big as Sydney Sweeney's waist. Yeah. That's what she can't stand.
Yeah.
That's the sad part about it. Let's continue.
I've seen parts of it, not the whole thing. I understand why people are offended. Whatever the intentions were, the impact is very problematic.
It's not acceptable to begin with. So
This is so
Holy shit!
stupid, though.
Tic-tac-toe forehead.
There's like two of these women who have admitted that they either haven't seen it all or they haven't seen it entirely. And it's like, then why are you commenting on it when you've not even seen it for yourself?
They're
Oh,
30
look at that
second
gawk
ads.
on Porky Pig there to the left. Whoa.
Don't zoom in, Phoenix. Don't
Look,
hurt
she's
our eyes.
proud. This is the problem with body positivity. Like, she should have an extra large shirt on and should be covering that gun. But because of all of these campaigns, she thinks it's acceptable to walk out like that. Nobody wants to see that belly.
Just big tubs of AIDS. Just a big bucket
Yeah.
of AIDS. Each and every one of them. You couldn't pay me to fuck them. You couldn't give me $2 million. I would just off myself.
Oh, hold on.
no
$2
way.
million?
That's what he did. That's like, whoa. Whoa.
$2 million is a lot of money.
Yeah.
He's going to get that bag to get in that bag. Just saying.
Literally, you will be
bag.
inside a very big bag. That thing is cavernous. That's a disgusting.
It's a cave.
It's like Induced Bigelow. You ever put a toothpick in a giant cave? Whatever it is. That's one of the great lines. Okay, so apparently this lady ran into some Sydney Sweeney haters as well.
Sweeners.
Let's see.
She's a Nazi.
Yeah. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Let's see what happens here.
I'm at the Sussex County State Fair in New Jersey, and look, I just ran into all
Oh,
the
no.
feminists protesting Sydney Sweeney. It's a leftist protest.
Oh, leave the Holsteins alone, man.
Jesus Christ. So there you go. Obviously, and even the mainstream media, though, check this out, letting you know that American Eagle stock has soared after Trump has hailed the Sydney Sweeney ad. So, there's the ad right there, and it has caused the meltdown of all meltdowns here, and something that shouldn't be controversial. It's meant to just be a little bit of, cheeky.
They should be more like Lizzo.
Oh, yeah?
When they made fun of Lizzo for being fat, what did she do?
She lost
went on that
weight.
Ozempic
She got in
grind.
shape.
Yeah.
I don't think she's on. I think she's put in
She's
the work.
definitely on Ozempic because she's a celebrity, but she's doing other stuff too.
She doesn't have that droop face
Yeah.
that you get a lot of.
Maybe
you
she's
get
taking it in
that
small
droop face.
doses, so it doesn't affect you as badly.
Well, if that's the case, she will be. She'll have Ozempic face very soon. But regardless, yes,
A lot of
losing
them
weight is
get
a good
that
thing.
droopy face when they do Ozempic.
Mm-hmm. It is anyways, good job for American Eagle coming in and standing firm against the insanity. And like I said, whatever you think of American Eagle, I think it's a great idea that they are. There's definitely a cultural shift here, and the cultural shift has been a positive for the vast majority of Americans. And those who have been freaking out about it are the ones who are so used to having control over the last 4 or 5 years, 6 years, however long it's been, culturally, that they are freaking out to the point where they got to hit watermelons in a tent. Sane. Yeah, it's good. Look at this. Stephen Miller just came in with a $49.99 super chat. Let's go. Show Stephen with the good stuff. Give it to him. Absolutely. Says, there must be justice for wasting such large, beautiful, and juicy melons to smash and protest against an ad for jeans. That's right. There must be. And obviously, they're incredibly hypocritical. Stephen, thank you so much for your ridiculous support. That is spectacular. Also, not to be outdone by Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller with 10 gifted memberships to the YouTube channel. Let's stinking go. Stephen, we appreciate that greatly. Let's amazingly also praise you, friend. G.S. Wolfwood came in with 5 gifted memberships to the channel, painting the chat green. That is spectacular. Guys, thank you so much for your support. G.S. Wolfwood with the 5. Stephen, ridiculous support and much appreciated. Graham says, obviously loved Rare's classics like GoldenEye, DKC, etc. But one of my favorites is Snake Rattle and Roll on the NES. I loved that game. Yeah, it was a fun one. Elite Neo says, did you all see what our illustrious president had to say about the old Sydney Sweeney thing? Evidently, he also approves of her ad. Thanks, Elite Neo. Very cultured man right there. Rakin says, no one bats an eye when a celebrity is a Democrat, but God forbid they are Republican. Wrong thing. Wes says, the ad isn't racist. Sydney Sweeney is a 304. Both of these things can be true at the same time. Ad not racist doesn't mean she's good. That's right. Joey says, look at Sydney Sweeney's booty. That's right. Thank you, Blabs, for that. Mercenary says, UK will ban Truth Social because of Trump's hidden messages, like what he's saying in the Sydney Sweeney message. Okay. Thank you, Mercenary. River Miles says, more like would not smash room. Hey. Thank you, River Miles. Mata says, hey, bada bing. What's the haps, crew? Craig, would you like to invest in a sweet bun making company called Sydney Sweeney Sweeney's? Anyways, I tired. I tried. Arrivederci, mi amigos. Thank you, Modest. I do like that idea, though. Aiden says, seeing these feminists makes me want to throw up and not talk to them. They'll remain alone and bitter forever. Not my type. Sorry, not sorry. Not wrong either. Mercenary says, there's not enough money on the planet for me. I'm sorry, but absolutely no. I would rather God drop the meteor on me. Phoenix is on the same side. But Flash, though, was like, I don't know, $2 million. Just saying.
I mean, it is a lot of money. Pay my fucking house off, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, but you'll always remember that. You'll have that PTSD of just like always flashing back.
Got a lot of bad memories. What's one more?
All right.
Ladies. The memory of me paying off my house would be better. Much better memory.
Mark says, I agree with Flash, as usual. None of these Sydney Sweeney protesters have intimate relations. Yeah, I agree. Max says, the professional ugly always ruin everything. That being said, though, there's always some pathetic guy that will knock them up. Hopefully, Sydney stays strong. Thank you, Mac. And yes, you are correct. There's always some sad, pathetic dude who is looking to have his wiener touched. And they will do that. It's the reality. It is 100% the reality of it. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about this. We've talked about Roblox many, many times. It's been pointed out by many, many people the dangers of Roblox. Now, Roblox is a kid's game. Now, there have been talks about the CEO turning it into a dating simulator. That's the story we didn't get to. Blabs, you want to talk about that really quick, what the CEO was saying about that?
I don't even remember that. When was that?
This is in the last couple of weeks. But it was a story that, look, we know Roblox is dangerous. It's a really messed up situation. And there's a lot of kids who are playing Roblox. And some parents are finding out the hard way about what's going on in Roblox, like this mom right here, as she went on a ridiculous rant about Roblox. Let's see exactly what she discovered. Has anybody seen this yet?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay. Flash, you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me put y'all right here, because I got a lot to fucking say. I don't know who the fuck created Roblox, but you need your ass beat, and your ass needs to be locked the fuck up, and the app needs to be completely gone away from the app store. Cannot download it fucking anywhere, because let me tell y'all something. Do y'all not have some type of fucking policy or some type of security or something for motherfuckers to fucking go through to play on this fucking game?
The answer is no. No, they don't.
Well, no, they're looking to do the whole verification stuff on Roblox. That was announced in the last couple of weeks.
Well, are they going to be verifying that their entire game is filled with kids and pedos? Is that what they're going
That's
to
a
do?
great question. But no,
Yeah.
to be able to play, from my understanding, you need to start verifying yourself, which is a shame because it was supposed to be just for children to play on, but now, you got the creeps on it.
I saw in the chat, they said elegant. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. You remember not so long ago when it was, what's his name? Nick Merckx, who said, just leave the children alone. I'm going to tell you this right now. Hell hath no fury like a pissed off mama bear. And that's what you're seeing here. You're seeing a mom who just discovered what's really happening. And she is going off.
Why the fuck I'm sitting here laying next to my son, editing on my phone, and he's spelling out. He's like, Mom, what does this say? I said, okay, spell it out. He's spelling it out. I'm not understanding what he's spelling, so I look over to see what the fuck he's talking about. Why the fuck I look over to my son's screen and I see this shit? That is a motherfucking naked ass character climbing onto the bed with the words at the top saying, take your clothes off. Then I caught another video. A naked character on top of another character spelling out a moan, talking about some Now, mind you, before I recorded the second video, the motherfucker was bouncing up and down on his character. Look, if y'all get in my motherfucking comments and y'all go against anything that I'm saying, or you don't agree with the way that I'm acting or agreeing with what I'm saying, you're a fucking problem, because in this household, I do not subject and expose my child to adult conversations or adult things. Period, point blank. Bottom fucking line. This shit is fucking disgusting. Then I said, let me go through this fucking app. Mind you, my son can't fucking read, okay? I'm going through the app. You get to the motherfucking chat. It's a motherfucker in here who's 23 years old calling 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds hot based off of the motherfucking character.
Blabs' face says it all. Your
That's
face
gross.
says yes.
That's
yes.
nasty.
And it's videos like this and reactionary moments like this where you actually go in. Look, we talk all the time. Parenting is paramount. And there's the way that Roblox is packaged, from the graphics to how it's marketed as a kid's experience, right? So when you have a kid's experience, naturally you're going to find freakazoids who want to make their way to that kid's experience. And she's discovering that the hard way. So you can't just hand your kid an app and be like, well, go ahead and enjoy your fun time and making your Lego blocks and stuff. No. She's finding out. And Mama Bear is mad. Let's continue here.
Let me just fucking read. The 23-year-old says, I may be poor, but in person I look so hot. This girl, her name's Lee. I ain't gonna even call out the fucking, but she says, but I'm 12. He says, to be honest, I'm 13. JK, I'm 23, but don't tell anyone.
That's gross. Ew.
Yeah.
23-year-old says, no, I'm sorry. The 12-year-old says, I'm 12, but what would you do if I would if I would have been 10. The 23-year-old goes, I would still date with you.
Ew.
The 12-year-old goes, but are you for real? 13. He goes, yeah, JK, of course, I'm 23. She says, oh, you scared me. He says, so what's wrong with the age I'm at? It's about the beauty in you. Roblox, get it the fuck together. Please get it the fuck together. This is fucking sick.
Okay. You
There
get
are
the point.
questions here, though.
Yes. Go ahead, Blabs.
Okay, one, she keeps saying her son can't read, but why is she giving him tablets to play video games on if he can't even freaking read in the first place?
Dude, you don't the tablet has become the babysitter for a lot of parents.
Well, that's a problem on her part as the parent, too.
I
Like, the fact-
100% agree. 100% agree. 1,000. But you don't have to know how to read to play Minecraft.
No, I agree with that, but at the same time, it's like, maybe that kid should not be playing games if he can't read. He should be learning to read somewhere else.
Well,
Which is not, it's a whole separate conversation. I understand that, but just side note. The
Right.
thing is, it's really disgusting, Roblox. And I think, was it Banjo in Rumble said it best, that because of all this shit happening, all these laws are going to pass for the child's safety. It's all about the children's safety for the internet stuff, and then we're all going to be fucked.
Yeah. You know what? I think a better way to phrase it should be the Parents' Responsibility Act. Like that's the way it should be phrased instead of the protect the children. It is, you should have a good eye on what your kids are consuming, whether it's daily dose of internet on YouTube or whatever games they're playing. You should 100%, because ultimately they are children. Now, I'm assuming that her son or her kid is between the ages of 4 and 5, maybe, probably can't read really well at that point, 3, 4, 5 years old. I see so many parents letting their kids play Roblox, but it has definitely become a trap. And this has been a problem that has been well discussed. I know BX over on X, she's been on our show before. She is huge into exposing this nonsense, and it should be talked about. And nothing is being done about it, which is the biggest, I'd say, criminal act of it all. If you have a platform that is facilitating relationships between 23-year-olds and 12-year-olds, you should 100% be held accountable for it as you're facilitating it, because I don't think your restrictions are in place well enough, or at least I don't know. Like, the whole thing is such a bad situation, because the parent has responsibility. The platform has responsibility. The only one who shouldn't have responsibility on this is the child, the little child, because they don't even know what they're getting into. It's crazy. I don't know. Flash, Phoenix, do you have anything on this?
Just real quick, am I the only one here that whenever I got anything as a kid, like game or whatever, or book, I don't care, my parents would always sit with me and watch for a while. So if I got a new game, they would sit with me for about a half hour. They'd play parent, just like, oh, this looks fun. But what they were really doing was monitoring what it is that I was playing.
Yeah.
They were always involved with that. So I was just curious if, like, parenting existed at some point, and I just don't know what happened. I think tablets came as like, okay, there's my free babysitter. That's what it seems like. I'm sorry, Flash.
Yeah, no, you're right. Watch what I was doing too. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. And that's clearly, parents have certainly handed over the responsibility to big tech to watch over their kids, which is the saddest thing ever, because it's easy. It's easy to hand your iPad. It's easy to hand your phone over to a kid and let them, get lost in the world of whatever Roblox or whatever game it is while you're shopping, because you don't want to have to deal with them. You don't have to deal with them. And you see it all the time. I can't stand when parents do that. Like, I think if you're on a road trip or something and a kid wants to play a game, let's say you're on a road trip for 6, 7, 8 hours, right? Kid wants to play some video games. Awesome. Cool. Give them an hour or whatever. It just kind of pass the time. But there is something to the idea of learning how to sit there and make yourself, figure out ways to pass the time, whether it's you're in a grocery store or walking around like, oh, I don't want to go. Well, too bad you're going to go, right? Or where you're on a road trip and you have to look outside and see all the things that you're passing, or count the red cars, or play the license plate game, or whatever it may be. But so often you see parents it goes back to ease. It's easy to hand this over. And you're right. It has become a babysitter, and it's unfortunate that this lady has to find out the hard way. Fortunately, the kid can't read, and he couldn't read what was going on in that situation. But yeah, man, it's disgusting to say the least. Miyoki just came in and says, Craig, you should look up how the CEO of Roblox is considering making it a relationship app. Yeah, we just briefly touched on that before we got started. It is I can't even imagine when you have an app that is geared around children, the idea of even thinking, well, we should make it a relationship app. Like, how disgusting is that? Adam says, today's tech is so easy for anyone to use. You don't need to know how to read. You just know what the icons look like. Being a father of 3, me and my wife are always checking out what they play or looking at. Adam, good dad. Elite Neo says, Mama Bear's got the right sentiments, but got to give some pushback. First, where's Papa Bear? And second, at the age, a kid at that age should not have any sort of smart device that exposes them to this crap. So now I'm not going to defend her, but I will say this. A lot of times parents will give them their own phone. The kid doesn't have its own device. They use their parents' device. And honestly, I bet she had no idea this is a thing on Roblox. So, but yes, where's Papa Bear? You don't know. Maybe Papa Bear is not around, but at the same time, maybe she just busted out her phone to rant, Graham says, what do you reckon smells worse? The smashed food rotting in the hot sun, or the stench of the activist goblins attending the smash room? I'll bet the farm on the blue-haired ghouls. Montez. Thank you, Graham. I think you are correct. It's probably the ghouls. Joey says, she's right. Roblox should be shut down, but first these predators need to be hunted down in Roblox. Commodore Fan says, I get where the mom is coming from, but her ghetto trash accent and attitude makes it hard for me to take anything she says seriously. She's just pissed, man. She's just pissed. Torgo says, parents like this are the state's justification for making us upload our driver's license. I agree with her, but she should look in the mirror. Mom is responsible, but it's clear it's infiltrant. And Graham says, I agree with her sentiment, but question the veracity and sincerity of her claim, as I bet her kids listen to her pretty much raunchy rap, pop music lyrics. Mercenary says, no Flash. I still have hope and self-respect. Speaking of the banging of the whales. And Robonex says,
well, to be fair, who's going to give me $2 million?
I don't know, but if
Mr.
somebody...
Beast.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, what a charity event. He's helping out fat women.
What a great tie-in to our next story, Blabs. That's great. Look at you tying it all in. That's great. What a star, huh? What a star. Delta says, you might have covered last year that Sony was partnering with Roblox to, quote, capture the metaverse space. A week or two earlier, a woman behind Roblox was proposing to 17+ dating app for their content creators. Moist Critical covered it. Oh, I'm not familiar with that. Thank you, Delta. Yes, Roblox is a messy, messy space. And Mark of Reality says, my siblings won't let their kids read books or comic books unless they are approved by Uncle Mark. I really appreciate the Rippaverse. Let's go, Mark. Thank you very much. All right, let's talk about this. Blabs, you mentioned Mr. Beast. He has a big campaign happening now where he's trying to raise money for water. Apparently, that's a thing. And there was a segment the other day where he got on the horn on I guess a Skype call or a FaceTime call with several other creators, Asmongold being one, Aiden Ross being another, XQC over here. I don't really know who these. I think this is Logan Paul or one of the Paul brothers down here. I don't really know who this guy is up here. But Mr. Beast is over here trying to raise money for his very important cause over here. And this is the interaction that happened.
1 minute.
Oh, sure.
People die from it, and we're just curious. Your friends here were saying you're a very generous soul.
Are you really gonna do this shit? I fucking did the McDonald's drive-thru, man. Is this gonna happen to me?
Oh my
Yeah, yeah, so-
God. Oh, what are you
So,
trying to get me? What are you just fucking give me a number? Just give me a number,
so-
Jimmy.
All right, so Jinx.
So, for context, they're trying to raise money for trees or water or whatever the hell it is. And I love that Asmongold points it out immediately. He's like, really? You're going to do this right now? You can do it right now?
Logan, they both just committed $100,000 and
Okay, okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing is that I didn't fucking go and have Prime, so I'm not 100K. No, I'm not.
He's right. He's right.
Are you? No way. The Prime is in my fucking convenience store. Okay, when Starforgers are in my convenience store, then maybe I'll give you 100K.
I see tweets all the time about how you're the most watched Twitch streamer, like watch time every month. You're like crushing it.
Yeah, and you know what? You know how much I get paid for that? 17 cents.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't run the stuff.
It's a big day for me.
Okay.
It is tough, guys. You're putting people on the spot.
Nah.
Hey, they put me on the spot too, man. And now I'm broke.
Yeah, okay. What the fuck?
Just absolutely
Yo,
crushing the game.
Okay, so you get the idea here, is that Mr. Beast over here getting all the streamer friends together, trying to pressure them all into raising money for whatever cause it is. I hear you're really generous here. I think Asmongold played this right as far as being like, are you seriously doing this right here? Are we seriously, you're going to call me out publicly right now, on a stream while I'm in the drive-thru for McDonald's to pick up my Big Mac or whatever it is? I found this incredibly tasteless by Mr. Beast, especially doing this live.
Yeah, this is almost like bullying. I don't like this. And like this isn't even the good kind of bullying because you want to do something positive, right? Well, the way you're doing something positive is you're actually doing something negative. You're like making this guy or guilt tripping this guy into doing some sort of charity stream that he can't actually afford. This is not positive in my opinion.
No, I don't think so at all. Flash, you got any thoughts on Mr. Beast doing this to Asmongold and the rest of his friends?
Dirty.
Well, Flash, I want to let you know that we have a new initiative here at Side Scrollers, and you can give water to the African children of Zimbabwe if you just donate $6,000 to Side Scrollers right now, Flash.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. But I will say that I love how you handle that. No. I pointed this out. I said, if this was a bunch of like Hollywood celebrities and they did a stream where they squabbled over donating $100,000 to charity, the internet would flip out over that. It would be labeled cringe. It would be crazy. But the fact that these guys, the idea that they can even talk about donating $100K each is stupid and disgusting. And all these people, like, once again, we were making fun of people like this for singing Imagine during COVID and the virtue signaling nature of this. That's exactly what this is, just in the streamer space. It's the exact same thing. At least to me it is. I don't know. Am I wrong on that? Maybe, I don't know. Phoenix, your thoughts?
No, I 100% agree with you. I think it's a very, very solid point.
Blabs, I know about the new Side Scrollers initiative where we're providing clean water to kids in Zambia. We're going to need you to donate your next 5,000 paychecks.
Oh no, no, thank you.
That's how you do it. There you go. Good for you. All right,
kids.
All right. Well, good for Asmongold. I think he did actually end up saying he'd give some money in this. I don't know, but the point is the bigger point here is that Mr. Beast over here in his super mega house over here with all of his rich millionaire
Yeah, why
buddy
don't he
friends.
donate his own house?
Right. These are all great questions. Dude, like he made $100 million. He had $100 million deal from his Amazon, and he's asking his buddies to donate $100,000.
Yep.
Like, what are we doing here? Not a good
The more
look.
I see about this guy, the less I like him. It just keeps plummeting. I never really liked him in the first place, so we're just basically, it was zero, and now we're all way just in the negatives the entire time.
Hey,
Oh,
would you
well.
like to know Mr. Beast's net worth?
Yeah, boy, do I.
Once again, he's asking his buddies to donate $100,000. Mr. Beast's net worth is an estimated $1 billion, making him
Wow.
the 8th youngest billionaire in the world. And the only one under 30 to achieve his without inheritance. So he made that happen. $1 billion. I don't know. It doesn't matter if it's $500 million.
Is he a plant?
Oh, man, that's a good question.
Do you know how many fat, ugly women you could sleep with, Flash, with that kind of money?
So many.
Be on fire. Let's
Take
go.
it.
His
I can
crotch
make
would
$1
probably be
billion
on
doing
fire
it.
from all that grottiness.
Oh my God, Flash! Seriously, let's just say, okay.
I'll pay for a new penis if I had $1 billion.
Oh my God! Hey, that's a great time. There you go. Yeah, knock his ass out. There you go. Well, maybe you will after. Maybe you'd have to get a new wee after sleeping with our next story, which we'll get to that in just a second. But first, Grolgar says, "Flash, you know all leftist boyfriends are battery powered." Thank you, Grolgar. Drake says, "Hey guys, can you share a link to the mom going off about Roblox? I want to share that to a coworker who has a kid that plays it."
I did. I already put it in just a couple of chats after he put that in.
Mercenary says, "Another black mark for Mr. Beast. Flat no for me." Epsilon Sama says, "Asmon came from his father's doctor appointment, so he probably isn't in the best mood when the call was made. I like that Asmongold keeps it real. Wish more people were like that." Dave just came in with a 20. Says, "And Iron Mouse's new Tiltify campaign for the Immune Deficiency Foundation is up to $1.3 million. Wow, that is ridiculous." And Mercenary says, "Where did that $100 million go, Mr. Beast?" Now, obviously, there's production cost and stuff. I mean, I bet he probably made, after all said and done, probably $20 million off that. You know, probably, maybe 10. But either way, he's multi-millionaire. Crazy. Raphael says, "Clean water for kids in Zangief?" Hell yeah, absolutely. That's where our next big fundraiser is going to be for, Raphael. Appreciate that. And Commodore Fan says, "Mr. Beat is a big dick doing this on a live stream." I concur. All right, guys, thanks so much for your support. We are 2 yellow supers away from our goal for Montez today. But we still have a little bit to go, man. I'm glad you guys are with us today. Thank you very much. Do us a favor, hit the thumbs up button. We are closing in on 700 thumbs up right now. We have close to 2,000 watching over on YouTube, and I'd appreciate it if you guys tuned in and hit the thumbs up button. It takes you 0 seconds to do. You just got to scroll your little mouse over there, hit the thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. We'd love for you guys to join us on a Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time. Quick reminder that King of the Cart is happening August 30th. We just announced this on Friday. Our next premium live event. This episode brought to you by us and you over at Side Scrollers Plus. Use promo code CART to get a $30 discount annually on your membership over there. That's $60 for the entire year. You get access to all of our premium events. And I'm going to tell you this right now, in addition to King of the Cart, we already have another event planned for September. We're doing an event every single month for the rest of the year. So you're going to get tons of great stuff as a member of Side Scrollers Plus. Appreciate that. That's CART. That is K-A-R-T, like King of the Cart. Get it? All right, great. Let's move on. Okay. Flash, you've been a YouTuber for how long?
A few years now.
A few years? It's going pretty well.
That's not bad, I think.
Yeah, I think you've done very well for yourself. Congratulations on that. Blabs, you are, obviously Side Scrollers has gone pretty good. You also have a YouTube channel, which is good. You has been well established in the past that you did attempt to sell your feet one time.
Listen, you're making this out to be something it's not, okay? Context here, I did a little dare or a bet, and I don't know, at this point, it was so many years ago, like 3 years ago, that I can't remember the actual bet, but I lost
Shut the gates.
bet.
Shut the gates, Phoenix.
Listen,
Doesn't matter.
the thing
Shut
is,
the gates.
We're talking about the feet thing.
Shut the gates. There we go. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Can they hear her or no?
No, they cannot hear.
Okay, good. They can't hear. Excellent. All right, very good.
But I'm watching her.
Okay.
She's animated. It's great.
But the point here is that, listen, sometimes when the YouTube channel isn't going as well as you think it would go, or maybe your career maybe not be going the way that you go, it goes back to ease. And we have a YouTuber who has quit, not just being a YouTuber. Welcome back, Blabs. But also her PhD to become an OnlyFans content creator right here. So let's just see what she has to say. And by the way, this, PhD is a doctor over here. He's going to be a doctor. She says, no. I'm just going to take off my clothes.
I've dropped out of my PhD. I've cried so much over this decision to quit my PhD, because it's a stressful decision. Not that I'm particularly sad about it. I'll get into all of that in a bit later, but moving on to
missed
doing
opportunity
OnlyFans
here.
and
Someone in the chat has it. Like, she could have still did the OnlyFans and become Dr. Jugs.
Exactly. I was thinking, I'm like, bro, just dress up and everything. Do whatever you need to do with your PhD stuff. Boom.
Own it. Yeah, 100%. And I mean, attractive girl, nice assets, just saying.
She got good genes.
Yeah, she does. She should be an American Eagle ad right there. But let's see what happens here.
later, but moving on to doing OnlyFans and content creation full time, it's not just a career choice, it feels kind of like a gamble on the direction of my entire life.
You think?
What is she gonna do when she's no longer on OnlyFans?
There's a lot there. There's a lot there. You're right? She could have had an entire career as a doctor, helped out thousands and thousands of people, right? Made an impact on thousands and thousands of more with their family members and stuff. But she's going the cheap route. She's going the route of what's the fastest way to a lot of money really quick. And I think, you're going to see more and more of this from YouTubers.
Have you noticed that the rise of female empowerment has also equaled the amount of whoring that's also happening? That has that's what they've done with their power, is whoring.
1,000%. 1,000%. But then you see
No, genuine question though. Like her OnlyFans, what is it, right? Because there's some people on OnlyFans who literally just show hair, long hair, and they brush the hair, and it's the weirdest shit, right? But they just do that. They don't do anything, no stripping, none of that. Some people just sell feet pictures on there. There's a whole bunch of categories. So what is she exactly doing? For us to get the full context.
My
here.
guess it's the full thing, because
The
otherwise
full
she would have
thing?
been doing the PhD with it. If you're just showing feet pics or whatever, brushing her hair, I think she's
Yeah.
going the full Monty on this one, basically.
Yeah, well then, if that's the case, that's kind of a shame,
Well,
really, because
this-
what are you gonna do after?
I think this person's right? This person, I don't know. I don't know who these people are, but Sophie Rain is only 20 years old and is ranked in $80 million in 2 years on OnlyFans. She's 20. She's been doing it since she was 18. And it's going to be nearly impossible to convince younger women to avoid OnlyFans when the money is this isn't life-changing money. This is generational money.
Yep.
$80 million, $40 million a year, $750,000 a week.
You know how many fatties Flash will have to sleep with for that?
Flash, would you?
$80 million is a lot of money.
All right, let's start low. $50? Are you good for 50?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
But this goes back though. And Arch said this, right? This is also another thing. I don't know who this person is, Lil Tay, but apparently she turned 18 and she made $1 million in 3 hours.
Ew.
There was a good point somebody made. She probably filmed that content, or I don't know what she posted, but it was probably before she turned 18.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yes, absolutely disgusting. I don't know, Blabs. You're older now at this point, right? You're in your late 20s, right?
Huh.
32 years old.
Well, Blabs, you have morals, and I appreciate that about you.
Shout out.
To almost to a point to where they're annoying, right? You have your standards. You have your standards, and it's a pain in the ass sometimes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All I'm saying, just go to fucking Olive Garden. Anyways, with that said, You are an 18-year-old right now in the world, right? Let's just say you have the exact same following you have right now. But one path is a grind it out on YouTube and hope to make some money, or grind it out on OnlyFans and have instant success, right? What amount of money, Blabs, would it take if you were in that situation? If someone's like, I can guarantee you $1 million a year.
It's not just a simple answer like that, because the way I am is because of my parents, right? So like, they would never raise me ever to be in that position that I am just whoring myself out even at 18. Like, that was not even the case when I was 18, like, not at all. So yeah, I can't really fathom ever doing this kind of shit. Shout out, Mom and Dad. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, let's go, Mom and Dad. Let's go. Love to see that. Love to see that. And yeah, that's great. I mean, that's exactly, hopefully, the response that everybody has. But unfortunately, there are a lot of girls who don't have that.
Yeah, broken families.
Yeah, broken. They got daddy issues, whatever, mama issues, parent issues. They lack self-confidence, and the best way for them to be confident is to make $1 million in 3 hours.
That's just like borderline super duper creepy, because like, is it like as soon as she turned 18? Like, what does that mean? Like 6 months after she turned 18? Like, she turned 18, the next day she goes on OnlyFans? Like, what does that mean? That is creepy as hell. Ugh.
It's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. And shame on all these freaks who are dropping $1 million in 3 hours, who are probably hoping that she took the picture before 12:01 or whatever it was, whenever she... Oh, it's just disgusting. So anyways, what a mess. And I agree with that lady. There's going to be a point to where this generational amount of money is going to be incredibly hard for people to move past and to ignore. Sucks. The degradation of society. Graham says, Craig, she's helping thousands of men with ED. I mean, she's also contributing to adult content addiction. But hey, we're splitting hairs here. Thank you, Graham. Marius came in with the 10, says, did someone say Montez? Yes, they did. We did hit our Montez goal. Guys, congratulations. How outstanding is this? Let's see it flash.
Bitch! Montez!
You are racist.
All right. Mercenary says, I pray God sends the aliens already. Stop it. Aramis came in with a 10, says, very well educated answer, Blabs. I agree. Great job, Blabs. And Joey says, I'm with Flash. $2 million is a lot of money.
Damn it, Joey.
Hey, Flash, what would it take for you to
buy
start
a Bugatti and not have to rent one?
Flash.
Just buy it.
Flash. Just saying. You start an OnlyFans, you're guaranteed $1 million in 3 hours. Would you?
No.
You're guaranteed $10 million your first year. Would you?
Maybe.
We're all hypocrites, Flash. That's it. So you're saying there's a chance. Perfect Sword came in at the resub of Prime for 2 months over on Twitch. Appreciate that. And Critical Nature says, so Trump put Sydney Sweeney on blast, or did he get her approval? But then again, why should she agree on that? Seems like a bad idea to me to be to do that for her career in current day Hollywood. Makes no sense. I think she'll be just
stock went
fine.
up. Everything went up.
Yeah, everything went up, exactly, including her stock. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Let's talk about this nonsense that's been going on with the payment processors and Mastercard. Late on Friday, there was a tweet that went out about Mastercard's statement about clarifying recent headlines on gaming content. Now, Flash, you've been covering this quite a bit.
I haven't covered it. No,
Okay.
I don't really know 100% what's been going on with it.
Now, a lot of this stems from, I would say, Savvy has been doing an excellent job of providing a ton of pressure on these payment processors. And it started with this whole collective shout situation where it was a bunch of more or less Karens in Australia that put pressure on these payment processors to and the payment processors put pressure on these platforms like Steam and itch.io to remove bad games that they didn't deem appropriate, right? So Mastercard released a statement the other day clarifying recent headlines. It says Mastercard has not evaluated any game or required restrictions of any activity on game creator sites and platforms, contrary to media reports and allegations. Our payment networks follow standards based on the rule of law. Put simply, we allow all lawful purchases on our network. At the same time, we require merchants to have appropriate controls to ensure Mastercards cannot be used for unlawful purchases, including illegal adult content. To which they quickly got community noted over here, saying both Steam and itch have stated their removal of adult content came from pressure by payment processors, including Mastercard. Furthermore, Mastercard and other payment processors have documented histories of refusing service to Japanese retailers over legal adult content right here. So they are just trying straight up gaslighting, and you can see down here in the comments that's they're getting absolutely ratioed here. Rev came in and says, resorting to blatant gaslighting now, huh? Yeah, they're nervous. Keep up the pressure. Smash came in and says, imagine thinking you could gaslight at this point instead of being honest and just simply backtracking. This is actually insane. You guys have let power go to your head. It may be worth the rest of the business, but not and will never be with gamers. Try again. Oh, and Ricky had something to say. Let's see what Ricky had to say. I'm sure it's extremely eloquent.
You are a fucking liar, Mastercard.
You know, he does such a good job of putting things so, speaking of eloquent.
Very elegant, yeah.
Yes, just good. Why are you lying right here? So they have been ratioed many times in there right here. And Master TDS pointing it out. We got Grums, even Dev coming in, Packer Girl. This is from their website here. You can reach out. Maybe we should reach out to Sean Eisen here and see if they'd like to come on the show.
Seth?
That's what I said. Seth Eisen, whatever. Sean and Seth. So yes, the gaslighting is real, even though it's been proven over and over again in the situation. We should absolutely reach out to Seth Eisen here and bring him on. And maybe we could bring Savvy on to do that as well. I would absolutely love to make that happen. So I'll reach out to Seth, and then I'll reach out to Savvy and see if we can orchestrate that, because I think Savvy could apply some interesting pressure and a lot of interesting conversation to that. So that'd be interesting to say the least. So there's the update on all that nonsense. We are running tight, but I'll tell you what, there's one thing that Flash really wanted to get to today, and that is a video about Darkseid, Phil.
I haven't seen it.
But first, yeah, I had trouble breathing there for a second.
Oh, that's not good.
But first, Tech Support Gaming came in and says, in defense of the Roblox mom, yes, she should monitor what her kid's doing, but Roblox paints itself as kids safe, which leads parents to lower their guard, though they shouldn't. Followed up, says, she said her kid was sitting next to her while she was working. Sounds like a single mom doing her best she can to raise her kid while trying to earn money. Cut her some slack. Thank you, Tech Support. Appreciate that. And Robonex says, all that money they make and they can never buy back their souls. Joey says, have you seen the trailers for Battlefield 6? If so, what do you think? I think I saw it. Yeah, it looked pretty good from what I saw. Didn't it include Linkin Park in it? Wasn't there one that had Linkin Park in it, which was like, all right, the 2000s are back, baby.
I didn't see that. I just watched some footage from the reveal and thought it looked good. If it's not a broken piece of shit, I'll pick it up. I'm not pre-ordering it, though. Don't pre-order.
I appreciate your, like, if it's not a broken piece of shit. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. Hey, speaking of, I have a couple games on my Steam list that I want to play. I think I'm going to schedule something over on Plus, a day on Plus, to play some of these. I want to check out Shinobi Art of Vengeance. I got a game called Machine Gun Fury. And I want to check out the Angry Video Game Nerd 8-bit demo. I got a bunch of demos I want to play over on Plus. So I'm going to schedule a day. And I also got to finish up Grandpa High on Retro over there. So because the world awaits. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff over on Plus very, very soon. Okay, guys, thanks very much for your support today. I love that. Mercenary says payment processors are being told what to do. BlackRock and their George Soros money, and the people at Devos who own Mastercard and Visa. It's much bigger. Wes says to respect to Blabs for having morals. No amount of money is worth losing your soul.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I do have to give EA some credit on this Battlefield. When they revealed it, it wasn't a black woman amputee shooting the guns. I'm very happy about that. Good job, EA.
How much would it cost to
the
fuck
basics.
that, Flash?
Yeah, Flash. Saying, why not, right?
Probably less than the fat one.
All right.
So many holes to stick it in, right, Flash?
That's right. Wow, gross. Thank you. Dan
Close
came
the
in
door.
with the prize.
Close the door.
Yeah.
You
Close it
guys
on
remember
Phoenix.
that? Do you remember that? And then they doubled down, and they're like, "You don't like the women in the battlefield, or you get fucked." And then the game was in clearance shelves.
Yes, I do. That was not too
Like
long
it was
ago.
on sale a week after it came out.
Not
They had
too
to drop
long
the
ago.
price by like $20 because it was dying.
Yeah, because women are on the battlefield in 1928 or whatever it was. Yeah, why not? Hey, Game Winner says, I made money over the years since 2020, and Dead by Daylight, I met more female PDF than men. Oh, made enemies. Sorry, I don't know where money came from. I made enemies over the years since 2020, and Dead by Daylight, I met more female PDF than men. They roach out hard when they get caught red-handed. Really? That's weird. Interesting. A bunch of weird psycho Karens wanted to do kids. Miyuku came back, says Battlefield 6 looks fun, but apparently it has a rootkit anti-cheat. By the way, it's Miyuki. Okay, Miyuki. Thank you very much for your support, Miyuki. Really appreciate that. Future Boy says, come on, Flash, $20 is $20. Stop being so precious.
That's true. $20 is $20.
Mercenary says, I won't fire Blast for keeping her soul. That's very nice. Excellent. And Shane.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shane. Appreciate that. Says, I guess the black woman amputee has a leg up on the fatty with blue hair for Flash. There you go.
Thanks
Nice.
for making Monday fun. Ever
Well, she
received
wasn't
a trophy,
fat.
Craig? Phoenix, which
hold
you
on.
prefer, t-shirt or short sleeve button shirt? Finally, as a cook myself, Blabs, do tell that snack you made this weekend. Don't interrupt her, Craig.
Can I go now?
Armis came in with the 50. Says with the $50 direct donation. There we go. Armis, there
Oh,
we
yeah.
go. Look at that. Hey, Phoenix, do you prefer a t-shirt or short sleeve shirt?
On me? That's the
Yeah.
idea. Oh, short sleeve shirt. Absolutely.
Armis, I want to let you know that the shirt that you sent has become a regular rotation for me on the weekends with the collar. I like it. It's good stuff. So Blabs, what did you make this
Okay,
weekend?
so this
for
was
Armis?
like whilst I was making chicken and everything. So everything was already out because I was already using Parmigiano Reggiano, I was already using fresh basil, and I was already using tomato sauce. Mucci, by the way, great brand. So my little snack for whilst I was cooking is you take a little block of cheese, like I'm putting Parmigiano Reggiano.
Shut her, Phoenix.
Shut up, Craig! He spent $50. He asked. Okay, so a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano. You dunk it.
Mamma mia, cappuccini, utscada, ketchup.
I think the slow one is way better, especially with her trying to get the last word out right there. It's great.
Can they even hear me?
Now we can.
Now they can hear you.
Wait, could they hear me before when I yelled out the word dick?
No.
No, of course not.
Nice.
Go ahead, Blabs. You take the Parmesan cheese and what?
You put it with the sauce, and then you just.
All right,
stupid, stronzi che bestie.
Hey, so Darkside Phil came in and had this as legendary locale and e-beggar DSP complains that people don't want to work and use their parents' money.
What?
The level of projection and irony here are higher than ever before. Here you go, Flash. This is just for you, buddy.
Why do I have to keep explaining it? Do you think this person maybe has never been employed? Maybe they're tipping me $2 is like their parents' credit card or something? How do you not understand the concept of like earning a living? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's so many people out there now that don't understand the concept of earning that they actually just like suck money from places. Maybe they get like government assistance and shit like that, right? Maybe their parents just pay their way their whole life. I don't know.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Oh, there she is. That's good. I feel like we should.
The stories from this guy, like him getting, like he has a furious hatred for his parents for not buying him a Wolverine figure.
Wait, what?
You didn't know that?
No,
that's a clip.
listen.
I thought everyone had seen that. Like,
No.
they didn't buy him a Wolverine figure. So, like, he resents his parents for not buying him this fucking X-Men toy.
I'll say
I'm
this.
not making that up. That's a real. It's probably not even hard to find.
Outside of the interview we did of him, over 2 years ago at this point, like, I don't know. The only thing I know about Phil is what I see online, right? I don't follow his career or anything, but he's mad at his parents for the Wolverine. What? Like,
Yeah, you didn't get everyone else got the toy. He didn't get it. He got something else, and he's very pissed about it.
Well, as he should be. Everybody else got it except for that. Reminds me of the time where when I was a kid, my uncle gave my cousins a copy of Battletoads for Christmas, which was like awesome, and that's what I wanted. And he gave us McDonald's gift cards.
Oh yeah.
I took the big L that day, baby. Got a couple Happy Meals out of it. That was rough, man. Okay, Blabs, you want to tell Aramis the
I already did. I told him in the plus chat. He said
that's
thank
nice.
you. Fuck you, Craig and Phoenix.
What? Why would you? What?
That's not my fault.
You pressed the door.
What are you talking about?
Why
Did you get some
Incarnate?
cool Happy Meal toys? People are asking.
Oh, I don't know. I was so mad it wasn't Battletoads to begin with. Whatever.
That's right.
Why Incarnate gifted a sub to Shadow the Sausage over on Twitch. That's lovely to see. Both the gifted sub and Shadow the Sausage. Yes.
Shadow the Sausage.
All right, man, that is a great place to wrap up today with Shadow the Sausage getting a gifted membership over on YouTube or over on Twitch. Do us a favor, guys. Hit the thumbs up button wherever you're watching. Subscribe or hit the follow button if you're watching over on Kick or Twitch. Of course, we would very much love if you guys were to join us over at Side Scrollers Plus. We got a bunch of stuff happening on Plus this week, including the Desiree Q&A. On Thursday, we're doing Thursdays at 3. We have our first episode of the Video Game Vault podcast, which is we're going to be our retro game podcast exclusively over at Side Scrollers Plus. We're going to be doing it live. Me and Eric from You Mean the Movies will be talking about Mega Man. So a lot of Mega Man memories, a lot of mega memories, if you will. Coming up this Thursday, retro games and all the fun stuff. We've been talking about doing that for months, and we're finally kicking it off this Thursday at 3 o'clock. So an extra podcast for you guys to sit back and enjoy. And there will possibly, we're talking about the idea of doing call-ins for that as well. So doing call-ins talking about Mega Man 3 specific, or Mega Man and Mega Man 1 in particular. Then we'll work our way through the series. So Flash, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at Yellow Flash 2 and Yellow Flash Guy on X.
Yeah, there we go. You can pick up the Golden Patriot book over at Ripascend. We'll put a link to that down below as well. But once again, use promo code CART. Join us over at Side Scrollers Plus. We'll be back tomorrow, kicking butt, taking names, being a part of your life, allowing us to be. We appreciate you guys allowing us to be a part of your life, and you being a part of ours. You guys are great, and we appreciate your support. I want you guys to have a great rest of your day. Get outside,
We're
touch
missing
grass.
a super chat.
What? Do what?
Missing a super chat.
Oh, from Saint says, you guys see the DSP sign at SummerSlam? It's on X.
So I saw it. I think it's hilarious. So first we saw the freaking Christian Medallion thing a couple months ago, whatever wrestling event that was, and then we saw the DSP sign yesterday or the other day.
All right, maybe we'll look at that. Make it look at that a little bit later on. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got to go get it. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. We will see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Fatality.
Bye.